KPFT and the Prison Show is provided by the Cohen Parole Law Firm. For almost 40 years, Gary Cohen has helped represent incarcerated individuals throughout Texas obtain parole and fight parole revocations. We protect those who have fallen short of perfection from the wrath of those who believe they have attained it. For more information about Gary Cohen and his associates, Alan Bennett and Gene Anthis, you can find it at the website, parolelaw.com. You may also contact them at 512-476-6201.
Listeners should be aware that the following program contains language and audio images which may be found disturbing and may not be suitable for your snotty-nosed little brat who probably cusses like a sailor behind your back anyway. Parental discretion is advised.
Daddy, I'm coming to see you at visiting hours next week. Mama ain't been doing too well, I'll tell you more when we speak. And Billy's loving high school. He's out there blocking for JV. I'm sure he's gonna come around by the time you get released. It's Friday night, the inmates go quiet. Listen for a voice they know.
It's time to holler down the pipe chase and rattle them bars, because we're going to do a prison show for you right here at beautiful old, historic old, exciting new KPFT Houston, from the heart of Montrose, where we all hope tomorrow will be a better day.
Dreams, I can see your freedom. I will hold you once more. The men with no visitors, no money on the books. Remember, David's always gonna be here. You're never so alone. This ain't my love. It's Friday night, the inmates go quiet. Listen for a voice they know. It's prison radio. Prison radio.
And welcome to the Prison Show. Tonight is Friday, February the 6th. And David has a great show lined up for us this evening, and we have a full house. I'm not even sure if I can remember everyone who's here. David's here, of course. Linda's here. I'm here. I'm Danny. Jason's here. Athena is here. John's here. He's only been here once, so you have to forgive me. I'm horrible. We have Pasquale here, and Savannah is here, and Ken, New York. People know him as New York. New York is here, and I think Joanne Hall is going to be here. Maybe she's here. Is she here? Okay, so she's here also. So it has been an interesting week yet again. People are still saying stuff. Y'all just leave us out of your conversation, okay? All right? You know who you are. Linda and I do not get donations. However, I will say that Linda has managed. We want to give a special shout out. What's his name, David? Marquise Robinson. We appreciate. He is the gentleman who has written the poems, Linda's Feet 1 and Linda's Feet 2. So, and we have part 2 this evening here we're going to be reading it for you this evening. So we appreciate you, but y'all, that's it. We're not over here raking in all these donations. Just wanted you to know that yet again. All right. So like I said, David has lined up a great show. Let's see. We have attorney Terry Peden. Of course, he's on the phone. Parole attorney based in Texas and Alabama. Law firm owner, abolitionist, educator, and practices civil and criminal law, and does some very entertaining videos on both Facebook and TikTok. Love them, love them. Jason Hamilton, returning citizen, having served 21 years total, 13 in SEG due to former STG, been out almost 7 years and working as Spike Electric Safety Manager. Kudos to you. Kairos volunteer on his 8th walk. I didn't realize they could do more than one walk. In March at the Walls Unit, Savannah Pierson is here. We love Savannah and Pasquale. Founder and executive director of Be Frank for Justice and co-founder of the Coalition to Abolish Slavery in Texas. And of course, Linda and I are here, and you will be hearing the poem. I'm kind of confused. The poem. I'm kind of confused. Why I don't get.
And just to note, Jason's been on he's fixing to do 8 walks because he's on the outside now.
Oh, okay. He's on the
Kairos for outside.
Okay, that makes a difference. Because I was like, I didn't realize they could do.
No, I did 1 walk whenever I was on the inside. So.
Yeah, I know quite a few people try because I heard the food's really good.
Food's really good.
Yeah, so I know people do try.
Especially the cookies.
I imagine they are. What? They're better than the TDC cookies?
Oh, I don't. Did you guys ever get a TDC cookie?
Yes, that's actually. Yes, that's actually how I first.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't a believer on the inside. The only reason I knew about Kairos is every 6 months. Kairos cookies. That's the only time I ever heard Kairos.
That's what I was talking about, the Kairos cookies. But she's talking about TDC cookies.
Oh. TDC never gave.
Did the chow hall ever make you a cookie?
No. Pasquale's like, nope. How about you, Ken?
Maybe a cinnamon roll, but.
Did you get cookies, Ken?
I did.
You did?
Yeah, I did. I went to Kairos.
Oh, but we're not talking about Kairos cookies. We're talking about chow hall cookies. And they'd be hard as a rock. We'd have to chunk them at each other.
All right, so we have Mr. Terry Peden, the star of some famous TikToks, on the line right now. Hey, Terry.
What's going on? Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, thank you as always to the prison show. And shout out to everybody in studio. Got some close friends in the building tonight. Shout out to everybody listening. So today I want to talk about a few things. One, I recently did a little 3-part series on my TikTok and on Instagram, kind of giving an overall statistical update on 2025 to see what the stats were parole-wise in Texas 2025. I know this is, we're big time now, but I practice out of Texas, so I want to put these stats out here, and eventually I do want to start covering other states again since we're nationally syndicated broadcast, proud of the prison show and how far y'all have come. But before I I want to cover those statistics, and then secondly, I'm going to get into, I'm going to take you inside a parole hearing, so people can have a better understanding of what actually happens in parole hearings in Texas and what that process looks like. So, again, I'm relying on the statistics published by TDC, their end of the year, fiscal year 2025 parole statistics. You can find these online, TDCJ publications page. There's another report that should be coming out soon, but that hasn't been published yet. It's a little bit more detailed as far as like which parole votes had what percentage. But in general, overall, the parole rate in 2025 in Texas was 39.99%. So a little bit under 40%. Again, I know a lot of people would say should be higher, and probably got a reason to think that. But from an attorney standpoint, having practiced in Alabama where the parole rate at a certain point about 4 or 5 years ago was literally 2-3% annually, out of all the inmates being considered, man, you give me 40% chance, 39.99999, infinity repeating to forever, I can make something shake. So just want to lay that out there. And then also within those videos I put up, I went in detail. We talked about the overall rate, that overall rate being broke down according to Texas risk assessment, and then a guideline score that's put through a matrix, and all of that detailed information. Got kind of nerdy with it, and we looked at the regions. So I'm just going to go through each of the 7 board regions here in Texas and give you their approval rate for 2025. We had Amarillo at 42.64, Angleton at 41.37, Austin at 42.02, Gatesville at 54.95%, Huntsville at 41.99%, Palestine at 39.11%, and San Antonio at 38.14%. So when we look at that in terms of out of those 7 regions, which region had the lowest approval rate, that would come in San Antonio region. It's a slight difference, but nonetheless, statistics are what they are. It says San Antonio had the lowest approval rate in 2025, and the highest approval rate went to Gatesville. Now, Gatesville, I know they had some changes on that board, but again, until we get some other statistics, I'm not a mathematician. I like words. I like numbers too, I ain't gonna lie to you, but in terms of, I'm no statistician. So they published each of the regions and each voter's percentage, and I just took each of those averages for each voter and then combined them together and got one average. So that's where I get these numbers from. If they're a little bit skewed, excuse me, I'm not a statistician again, but that's where we are. Now, looking at voters specifically, which voter had the lowest approval rate out of all the voters in Texas in 25, Miss Linda Molina had the lowest approval rate at 37.57%. She's in the San Antonio office. And with the highest approval rate was Mr. Richard. I always butcher his last name, and I'm so sorry, but it's Mr. Aiello, Aiello. He came in at 45.84% out of the Austin office, as well as there were some statistics in there. Board chair, this is the head honcho, the boss of all bosses, as far as voters are concerned in Texas in the parole board, board member Marshall Moberly, her rate was 74%. Again, statistics, I'm not sure, how often she's voting, this, that, or the third. But again, as far as what's on paper, I'm just reporting that she had the highest outside of board member Richard Aiello. And now to get into what actually happens in parole hearings. So today, I went and did 2 visits at the Torres unit out here outside of San Antonio. And when I was finishing up my second visit and getting ready to leave, my client stopped me and he said, "Hey, one last question, man. So what is the hearing actually like?" And when I was thinking this evening about what I wanted to talk about on the show, this kind of came up. And I think that this is very relevant. And a lot of people kind of see parole hearings as some type of like mystified, eerie type of setting about what's going on and the decisions being made and what that process looks like. And it's really not. It's an administrative hearing. It's not a court hearing. But this gentleman has been parole eligible since 2011 and has hired, I'm his 3rd parole attorney. So for him to not even know what that process, what actually happened, all these different times he's been considered for parole, I'm sure that there are a lot of other people who could benefit from the information. So that's the context. Now, inside the hearing, again, it's just an administrative hearing. It's not court. It's not appeals. I'm focusing on Texas. We'll get to other states in the future. But in Texas, they give you a 30-minute time block. So, again, compared to other states I have experience in, Alabama gives each person, attorney or not, 3 people can speak on your behalf, and y'all get 2 minutes each. and they got a little beeper up there. If you go past 2 minutes, they would definitely kick you out of the hearing and have you escorted out by law enforcement. So in Texas, we're very fortunate. We get 30 minutes as attorneys to speak. And although the vast majority of cases in Texas, they're going to be decided by a 3-voter panel. Some cases, SB 45 cases, more serious offenses, capital offenses, they will be voted on by 7 voters. But as far as from an attorney perspective, I only get to speak with the lead voter. I don't get an opportunity to speak with the consecutive voters. I speak with the lead voter. I lay out my information. They take notes, make their decision, and then they pass the inmate's file as well as their notes, not their decision, but just their notes on to the next voter, and so on and so forth until we have at least 2 out of 3 is reached. So hearings can be held in person, over the phone, via Zoom. And for those of y'all who have been gone, probably since what year Zoom came out, y'all? 2012, 2013. If you've been gone since before then, Zoom is like video call. I think most people would have seen somebody make a call on a tablet. It's like that, but it's not. I don't know. Let's get you out of prison so you can see what Zoom is about. You Zoom all day. For real. So, yeah, but anyway, there are multiple ways that these hearings can be conducted, and I like to go first. Everybody has their own style, but as an attorney, I like to go first. And as I'm making my argument to the voter and presenting your case, my client's case, and who my client is as a person, and just trying to give all these compelling reasons to move the needle from a no or maybe to a yes, right, and some type of FI approval vote, that's where your parole packet comes into play. So some people say, oh, parole packets don't matter, this and the third. I don't know what y'all be doing. I don't know what you do. But as far as the work that I do, I like to present my parole packet with my oral argument and say, hey, as I'm telling them about a certain aspect of this case, look in the parole packet and see either the PC affidavit from the commencement of the criminal case, or it might be something from the appeals record, or even looking at certificates, home plan, job plan letters, whatever these various things are. I like to weave that into my argument so that, again, the voter can have that packet to rely on, and if they miss something, I present it in a concise type of manner so that they can go back, skim through it, get the key points, and hopefully get that yes vote for the client. And then supporters, again, we can have up to 2. Sometimes that's a game time decision, whether or not I feel as though this person speaking is going to be impactful to the decision being made. Sometimes they don't want to hear just how much your mom and your daddy love you, right? They want to hear something more concrete about employment options or resources or plans, or just something that is maybe not as much sentimental, but is more concretely geared at helping this person get out of prison and be successful and not come back to prison, right? So the point with that, with the supporters, is like, hey, man, stick to the script, hit your key points, get in, get out, and let's be brief. So, again, these hearings can last up. We have a 30-minute time frame, but just being mindful, I think it's important to be as potent as possible. So, although, again, I don't know what they be doing, but as far as my approach, sometimes we have to use the full 30 minutes. If we really have to get down into the nitty-gritty of the case and maybe present certain documents or do a lot of mitigating or whatever it might be. It might not even be mitigation. Maybe this person as an individual has different health concerns and issues and things going on that could make a big difference in terms of a yes versus a no in the parole decision. But, again, you got up to 30 minutes. But if there's no need to ramble, why do so? And voters, from my experience, appreciate that when you can be concise and straight to the point and give them what they need and want to hear when deciding on a case. So, again, just kind of, and then lastly, decisions aren't made in Texas then and there. A lot of people think we had the hearing that day, so we get the outcome that day. I've actually never seen that a decision published the same day of a parole hearing. In Texas, unless you sign up, it's a little cheat code, but if you sign up as a victim, for a victim, victim notification, you'll get the outcome a little bit sooner, but usually a day or so, and then they post it online in Texas. So if you want to figure out the outcome of a parole decision, do an inmate search for that person, look at parole review information, and then boom, you'll see it. In other states, again, so just kind of juxtaposing that with experience I do have in other places in Alabama, it's a 3-person panel parole board. You present your argument in 2 minutes or less to these 3 voters who hear you in person. It's only in person, all at the same time. They go back and deliberate, and before you leave that room, you will know whether or not that person has been granted or denied parole, and whatever other stipulations have been put on that situation. So I don't know if I'm right at 15 minutes. I imagine that I am. Attorney THP, Terry Peden, Parole Attorney TV. I got some heat I'm finna drop. I ain't gonna say too much though. I'm just gonna drop the heat. When it drop, I'll be back. That's why I've been quiet, y'all. I've been quiet. I've been missing y'all, man. I've been wanting to get back on the prison show real bad.
And you've been out of the country and everything else. Tell us the truth.
Oh, man. Come on, man.
Man, I've been watching your videos.
I think everyone's been watching his videos.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Well, tell everybody down at Hondo that we're thinking about them.
Hondo, we thinking about you, man. I know y'all can hear me. I know y'all can hear me from outside the walls, man. Hondo, it was good. I didn't wear a suit and tie today, and the guy said, "Man, Marcus, a lot of times they don't know they don't even believe I'm a lawyer." But this guy,
they don't.
he was nice. Yeah, this guy was nice. He was like, "Man, you know, I never seen a lawyer who dressed like you." And I was like, "All right, bro, whatever." So I don't know. We need more regular dressing lawyers who care and I guess are pretty good at their job, so we can kind of even things out, you know?
All right. Well, thank you, Terry, and we look forward to having you back in the studio real soon.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Be careful. Let me put it that way. Be careful. Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, he was already gone by the time you were trying to make up for it. I'd already cut him off.
Oh, dang.
I was waiting on Joanne. So those that don't know, because they can't see, Joanne Hall is in the house, and she's being trained on the phones tonight.
Yes, she is.
So y'all want to call us later on and do a shout-out, you'll get to talk to Joanne Hall.
Yeah, I think everyone knows who Joanne Hall is.
Why don't you remind us?
Joanne Hall. Hey, put her on mic. She does.
She's got to get up and get a mic. She don't have a mic
that's
over
right.
there.
The mic doesn't work.
Yeah.
She does weddings on the inside in TDCJ. That's what I know her. But I know a lot of people know her from that.
Yep.
All right. Next up, we have Jason Hamilton. And we were talking a little bit before the show, and we were just letting him know David, your mic's on. The who, what, when, where. So bring the mic closer so David doesn't yell at you, because he yells sometimes.
Not as bad as Dewey.
No, not as bad.
Can you hear me now?
You can't. We can't.
I can hear you now.
Okay.
So tell us a little bit about yourself. How long did you do in prison?
Okay, my name is Jason Hamilton, and I did 21 combined years. People like to say I did it in installments. I did 21 years in different installments. I did 2.5 on a 5. I did 2.5 on a 4. I did all 3 of a 3. And then they sat me down for a 15-year sentence, and I did 13 on that. Add it all up, and it comes out to 21 years. So, yeah, I was a knucklehead, stuck on stupid. Got into gang culture early. I grew up in the Houston area, Pasadena area, LaPorte, Deer Park, Pasadena.
Wait, you what? What was the name of the gang?
Well, I don't want to say the name of the gangs, but
I thought you said it. That's why I was
No.
Yeah, we don't need to be gang banging.
Yeah, I'm not saying, but I was in the street, and then when I got to prison in '96, I got with a prison gang, and I ended up getting segged because of it in 2003, and I did 2 years in seg on that one. That's when I got to Cofield. I got out. was running a gun in the streets for about 15 months, got locked back up. I basically tried to shoot somebody over a drug debt, and I got 15 years for that, aggravated assault deadly weapon, and I did 13 flat on that. I quit the gang, went to the grad program, and I got out in April of 2019. A big part of my story is, I know this isn't a Christian program, but I gotta say is that I'm a follower of Christ, and that's the biggest change in me, is all revolving around that. When I got out, and I went to a halfway house called Lieutenant House, where they pick up garbage on the sides of the road, and they pay you $300 a month.
Oh wow!
Yeah, 150 every 2 weeks. Yeah, they buy your cigarettes. When I first got out, I was smoking cigarettes, and maybe pay your phone bill, and that was about it. They provided your food and everything, but got with this younger girl, moved in with her. That was the first dumb decision I made when I got out of prison, and she ended up, I was clean off of drugs and alcohol, not through a program or nothing, but just because I was in prison all that time, I just got out and didn't really mess with it. But she ended up relapsing, and I ended up following her, and I ended up back in the streets, like worse than I ever been before. I wasn't a gamer no more, so I didn't have all those connections no more. And, long story short, I ended up homeless. I had got a Lexus from a legitimate job. I always make a joke that I traded in my Lexus for a Huffy. Because when I relapsed, I lost everything. I had an apartment, but it obviously wasn't in my name because I'm a felon. And everything was in her name. I was paying all the bills, but it was in her name because I was a felon. And I lost the apartment, lost the car, lost everything. And so I ran the streets for a couple of. I was able to survive just long enough to get off parole. You know what I mean? By the time I was on parole, I was bringing in fake pee and everything, just to get off parole. And then I was running and gunning in the streets, and just until I lost my car. And then I was riding bicycles. Like, I hit a whole new bottom I've never hit before. It's like, I know I'm better in this. And so basically what happened is I sold drugs to an undercover cop, and I went to the county jail. They sat me down for a couple of months. They slapped me on the hand with a 1244A because it was less than a gram and wasn't a lot of drugs. And this was like right after COVID, and they were just basically kicking people out that had like less than gram cases. And, and the whole time I was in the prison, I was like, I'm in the county, I was like, I'm going to get back to where I was when I got out of prison, where I was sober-ish, like I was responsible. Like, when I got out of prison in 2019, that was the most responsible I had been in my life. Because I had been in and out of prison, gang banging and drug dealing and drug using, and I've never been responsible. I've never made steady car payments, paid rent, done responsible stuff, And so that all, like I said, when I relapsed, all that went away. So I wanted to get back to where that, because that was the best I've done in my life, right? And one day I got out of jail. I hooked back up with ex-girlfriend, and I got high the very first day after telling myself for 2 whole months I wasn't going to do it no more. You know what I mean? And life found me basically homeless in front of a Walmart, feeling sorry for myself, at my bottom, at my end, with this girl basically stepped up to me and started talking to me about Jesus, and this is my testimony, invited me to church. Before, I was an atheist or agnostic my whole life. I usually would have said, no, I'm good. But I was at 46 years old, and I realized this is the best I can do. You know what I mean? I'm 46. I ain't got nothing to show for it but a criminal record, burned relationships. Everybody's basically giving up on me, and I'm so done. So why not try this new way, right? And so they invited me to church. I got saved, and I ended up in the Wheelhouse, which is a recovery center in Deer Park. That's when my life totally changed. So talking about that was on May 21st of 2022. Since then, I've got a job at an awesome company called Spike Electric Controls. It's a second chance company that's right there on the edge. It's basically South Houston, Pasadena. We got shops in both on both sides. They're centralized basically in the same area. But I got on. The owner of the company is a solid Christian. We do Bible study on the clock, but he does Kairos prison ministry, right? And that's how I was introduced to Kairos prison ministry, because when I was on the inside, I wasn't a believer. The only time I ever heard of Kairos is when they'd come around shouting Kairos cookies. You know, and so when I heard Kairos, I associated with cookies. You know, so to me, Kairos meant cookies. I had no idea what the ministry was. I didn't know anything about it. And so my boss said, look, you know, you're to be perfect for it, because one thing, you know, I believe is that I could communicate with the men in white, you know, fluently. I speak the language fluently. I've been where you've been. I've been on lockdown. I've been so hungry I put hot sauce on prunes.
Oh.
Yeah, because we've been locked up for locked down 3 weeks, and all my commissary's gone. I'm eating these prunes they're giving us. I'm putting anything on them to try to make them taste better. You know, the struggle's real, right? But I'll be doing my 8th Kairos March at the Walls unit. I'll be doing it's going to be my 9th at the Goree unit, which I was able to do the first Kairos at Goree. I missed the second one because I got married. And so that one's coming up here in April, and then we'll be doing another. I'm doing 3 Kairos back to back to back. It's crazy. But it's awesome being able to go in, to give hope, you know, for me, you know, just to share the gospel, but to the men so they can see someone who's been where they've been and see that life on the outside is really, because I got 8 felonies, y'all. I you know, like I said, I shot at somebody. All my charges are guns and drug charges, you know, and one aggravated assault. And I think I got 1 credit card fraud, you know, all of it, you know, and drug charges, et cetera, et cetera. I was a gang member for 19 years in prison. I was on gang file. I went through grad and got that taken care of. You know, so the point I'm trying to make is I always hear people say, oh, I can't get a job because of my record. I'm like, dude, that is the biggest lie. You know what I mean? Well, maybe certain charges, but for the most case, there's so much work out here that, I mean, I feel like, especially if you're from the Houston area, I guess I should specify Houston area, because I know that this show, like, I used to listen to the show when I was in prison.
Sorry, we have to wrap it up. David's given the...
Okay, cool. All right, well, that's all I want to say. This is going to end it on this. Thank you, David. There is life after prison, y'all. There is life after prison. I'm somebody that's, like I said, I got 8 felonies. I did all this time. I'm a safety manager now. You know, I married an attorney. I'm doing prison ministry now. Life doesn't have to stop. I mean, it's up to you, man. What are you going to do? Thank you.
Thank you so much, and we hope that you come back again.
Oh, yeah, I would love to.
All right, now we have Miss Savannah. The Queen, yes. Pasquale's over here saying the Queen. Yes, we agree. You're very queenish.
Very queen-ish, queen-esque.
So everyone knows Savannah. Tonight she's representing Be Frank.
Yes.
For Justice.
Be Frank for Justice. All right. It's been a while since I've actually been here on behalf of Be Frank with everything going on with Pasquale and the other organizations that I participate with. But want to start with just shouting out Terry because he's absolutely fabulous, and he is a people's person. Like, he loves people, and he loves through action. So shout out Terry. So what we've been up to at Be Frank for Justice, we have been hosting screenings of the Alabama Solution. Have you seen it?
I have not, but I can't wait.
Why? Okay. So the Alabama Solution is a documentary that came out last October, an HBO film documentary that features 2 incarcerated men, but the story surrounding it is the Alabama prison system. And I encourage anyone who's been impacted by the justice system just to watch it. Like, there's so many things that are parallel with it's not just Texas, but just the prison industrial complex. And I think it's a very telling guide about, you know, what's happening on the inside and, you know, the actions that may need to happen in communities to be able to work toward a solution. So I have launched an awareness and awareness to action campaign. And I usually do this around the legislative session, but this time I'm launching it a little early just to give me some time to talk through like what specific legislative actions we're going to take and really identify people who are going to walk alongside of us. You guys know how crazy it gets around session, right? So I'm trying to start early and be proactive. So, but in that, first showing these screenings, getting people talking about, what are they identifying in the film, and what are we seeing that's similar to Texas, and then how can we collectively go from awareness to action, right? At this point, we're aware of a lot of things, right? We need to talk through what type of actions need to be taken and who has the capacity to take them. Or the power, right?
The power.
Power, resources, money, takes all those things. So the other thing is I'm relaunching my newsletter. So I used to do a newsletter, and it was so much work because, I work full time too. As a nurse, so I don't have a whole lot of time, but I did have a lot of fun with it, and I usually get a lot of contributors, so I'm relaunching that in March. This first volume, we have information about health and wellness, of course, advocacy, because that's my thing. And then just want to share, tips that help people get through their time, like books and stuff like that. So be on the lookout for that. Hopefully you guys are on my mailing list. And if not, I'll give you the address later.
Am I on your mailing list? I better be.
Huh?
Am I on your mailing list?
You should be.
What's the matter?
They're telling me to move, so I don't know which way.
Okay, you're like,
I'm like, oh. Okay. So speaking of the Alabama station, just want to name that what I saw coming across my Google was that the Alabama Ledge Committee just approved $800,000 to go to the prison to defend themselves against civil lawsuits filed by family members and
to defend themselves.
Yeah, so it's to pay for contracts for the four, law firms that will be representing them. So that was interesting. I'm sure that came about from the film, right? Like, because again, awareness to action could mean that people realize that, realize the atrocities.
A lot of people don't.
Right. Well, exactly. And even people that come from that environment, sometimes they just want to forget, right? They don't want to be reminded of, what they had to endure. And that's understandable. So our next screening is going to be, let me get the date because I got brain fog here.
I hear you.
February 15th, we're having another screening in Dallas at the Pan-African Connection. It's going to be at 4 p.m. The address is 4466 South Marsalis, and zip code is 75216. I'll share all this information on our websites and stuff so folks can get it, because I know it's hard to.
And we will repost it.
Yes, and then we're having another screening in Texas at the Thurgood Marshall Law School. Oh. That one we're looking at for the 19th. It's a quick turnaround time, but it's been in the making or in the planning sessions for a while. So for the Dallas one, we're also working with Gateway Alliance Project. So shout out to Letitia and Community Builders Network.
Now, can people watch it right now?
Oh yeah, it's available on HBO or Max, Cinemax if you have that subscription.
No Netflix?
Sorry. Womp, womp. Oh, you're like me. Like I have like 10 different subscriptions because I'm like every time I find a movie I want to watch, it's like on the subscription that I don't have. Sorry. So,
yes.
Totally. So I have. We don't get cable, right? But it's like $100 worth of subscription. So. I'm bad about that. Might as well just get cable. And then the other thing I wanted to bring up, and this is really just to encourage those who are involved in the work. I did see the notification from TCJ that they're starting that Impact Consortium. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, I have
Is that on your
print.
list?
Yeah, I found it. They also emailed it out to a bunch of people.
They did. I thought that was pretty cool, though. So I was looking at who they had picked to, like, represent as part of the committee. So it looks like there's going to be 2 members of advocacy orgs. So I want to encourage everyone to nominate somebody. Like, it's rare that we get the opportunity to do, right? We usually hear, and then it's hard to be proactive, right? Because you're getting the information either secondhand or delayed. So just want to encourage everybody to nominate someone who you know is doing the work, who you feel like would be a great representative of you or your loved one, your family member. Even if that's yourself, just make sure that you take the opportunity to nominate someone, because we're given the opportunity. I think it's a great chance for everyone's voice to be heard. And the last thing that I just wanted to name, and this is really for me and Pasquale, will be in doing a Central Texas tour with some of his brothers the first week of March. So be on the lookout for that. And we are shortly going to be launching a podcast because we like to talk a lot. So we are going to be launching a podcast with some fun segments. We kind of do it already on social media, but just more scheduled, conversations about topics that are important to us, important to the people who are in our lives. And so hope that you guys will tune in for that. And those are the main updates that I had for today. Did you have any questions?
Well, I did have a question about they should put it on Netflix. I'm sorry.
I
know it's HBO, but...
Well, it's Oscar nominated. That's the one thing that I forgot to mention. It was nominated for Best Documentary for Oscar. So that's amazing.
So in essence, it's about the Alabama prison system. Mm-hmm. But of course, like you said, the parallels between all the prison systems are...
So in that, 2 of the guys utilize cell phones to be able to show what was going on, and of course raised awareness about the conditions and other things. And
This is David. May I help you?
Your mic's on, David.
And in that, of course, they were able to connect with people who could help them. And that's basically what the documentary is about is, we get to see in real time what's happening behind those walls. And ADOC is, I've never been to prison, but from the movie and me working with the Free Alabama movement, I've never seen anything like it. And I've worked with people in prisons across the country. I've never seen anything like that.
So it's amazing that people actually utilized the footage that these 2 men provided, and they made a movie about, or a documentary, about it.
Yes.
Do they use the footage?
It's the actual cell phone footage. Yes.
Okay, but it's not. Do they interview people in the movie?
Yeah, so there's also, I don't want to tell too much story, but they tell the story of another man who was incarcerated. So there's another storyline, but in that, there's a mixture of just the footage from the cell phones as well. It's very well put together. The storyline is very well put together, and it is thought-provoking. I think that everybody really should take the time to watch. It's about an hour and 55 minutes or so, and typically when I do the host the screenings, because it's almost 2 hours, but I try to stop it in a couple of breakout sessions, so we really have time to discuss what we saw and talk about what happens next. Because most of the time when you have a panel, you watch a movie, you have the panel, and then everybody goes on about their way. But it's really important, especially for this, documentary, I think, to be able to draw out, from people, how did it make them feel, right? And because that's what draws us to action, right? Empathy. So when you see that type of thing, like, how does that make you feel? And then you start thinking about what it is that you can do, from where you sit or what you have, and that's important. Every small change, leads to a bigger one. Everybody can do something.
Exactly. Everyone can do something, especially, like you said, the ledge is coming up. I know, David, see it. The ledge is coming up, so, it takes a while to get organized, coming up in January.
It's okay. It's your time.
Oh, thanks, David. All right. Thank you, Savannah.
Okay. You're welcome.
Yeah, David's so mean.
Did she give her Did she give her address?
Oh, no, sorry. Address is B. Frankfurt Justice is a number 4, Justice 395 Sawdust Road, Suite 2146 in the Woodlands, Texas 77380. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you, Savannah. We love having y'all here so much. Thank you, thank you. All right, now, is Linda in there?
No, I thought she was out there with you.
Oh, you're out here?
Yeah, I got kicked out. He said,
You kicked her out?
I didn't necessarily kick her out. I asked if it was okay if I trained Joanne.
Okay. All right, well, come on, Linda. I ain't kicking you out.
She didn't have a chair because we had guests. Now she has a chair.
All right, come on, Linda.
She can stay there the whole rest of the night.
All right. So, we are here, Death Row Angels. Linda sitting next to me. Linda and her feet.
Yeah.
All right. So, good evening, everyone on Texas Death Row and everyone else listening. According to the custodial death report from the Texas Attorney General, TDCJ has reported 76 deaths since January 1st. Now, that was just for the month of January, but every day they update it, periodically, all day, every day, except for the weekends. So sometimes someone who passed during January could be updated today. So as of when I counted last, there was 76. And that does not include anyone who is executed. That is people in ADSEG, general population. So, like I said, the numbers change depending on when the deaths are officially reported. The county jails change that. They'll wait a month just to report a death in one of their facilities. So transparency, I'm going to tag on to what Savannah was talking about. Transparency matters. Accountability matters. Pay attention. Pay attention. Ask questions and speak up. No voice is too small. Like my friend Leroy always says, right now there are 3 scheduled executions in Texas and 18 across the United States between now and the end of 2026, according to the Death Penalty Information Center. Ohio has already scheduled 10 executions for 2027 and more into 2029. As most of you know, Charles Thompson was executed on January the 28th. His last words were, "Yes, I would like to say that I hope the victim's family, their extended family, and their loved ones can find forgiveness in their heart, and that you can begin to heal and move past this. There is no winners in this situation. It creates more victims and traumatizes more people 28 years later. I'm sorry for what I did. I'm sorry for what happened. And I want to tell all of y'all, I love you, and that keep Jesus in your life. Keep Jesus first. To my children, get to know the Lord, and I love you all." That's it, Warden. If you're looking for action beyond showing up, head over to the Death Penalty Action Group website. They have active petitions for everyone across the United States, including the federal death row. And those petitions are available at deathpenaltyaction.org. The next scheduled executions in Texas are Cedric Ricks, who is currently scheduled for March the 11th and is out of Tarrant County. Just like with every execution, the prison show will be there in protest and solidarity. James Broadnax is scheduled for April the 30th and is out of Dallas County. Edward Busby is scheduled for May the 14th and is out of Tarrant County. And even though Mayo, before I forget, you can call the DAs to those counties too. Please call the DAs. Even though my friend Mayo is gone, I will continue to use his words in his honor. Here is the news you can use. Rodney Reed, you were distributed for conference again at the Supreme Court on January the 23rd, but it has been rescheduled for a date yet to be determined. Ali Ershan, the Supreme Court denied your petition on January the 26th coming out of the CCA. Victor Saldano, on January the 28th, the state filed its brief in opposition at the Supreme Court coming out of the CCA. Elijah Joubert, you were docketed at the Supreme Court on February the 3rd coming out of the Fifth Circuit. Talon Carter, on February 4th, the state filed its brief in opposition at the Supreme Court coming out of the CCA. Brittany Hallberg, on January the 29th, the state filed a supplemental authorities regarding the Supreme Court's decision in Klein versus Martin, which is in reference to your Brady claim. Victor Godinez, on January 29th, you filed a notice of intent to appear for oral arguments at the CCA. Ricky Cummings, on February the 2nd, you filed a motion to amend judgment at the district court. Roderick Harris, your oral arguments were heard at the Fifth Circuit on February the 3rd. Carlos Ayestas, on February the 4th, your oral arguments were heard at the Fifth Circuit. Robert Satterfield, on February 4th, the CCA again noted that you failed to file a brief. I did send you that information, but of course the CCA mailed you something also. Courtney Robinson, on February 5th, the Judge Schroeder denied without prejudice your motion to alter or amend the judgment at the district court. Juan Alvarez, on February the 5th, you filed a petition for rehearing en banc at the Fifth Circuit. And as a reminder, I do not typically check trial court updates, but if you would like me to check yours, just let me know. If possible, I will. Some of the smaller counties do not provide that information online. And another reminder, we are not attorneys. Not at all. Linda, nor I. We're not attorneys. We just spit up what's going on in the courts. So if you have any questions, we could definitely find that in the courts, but we're not like Terry Peden. No, we're not like him. He knows. Where are you going? Linda's leaving.
I'm going to let Ken.
Yes. Ken will read the poetry offered to Linda. You ready, Ken?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay, you sit up. You're going to put your foot up.
Oh, yeah. All right. It says Linda's Feet, Part 2. Written by Marquise Robbins. Linda gave me her blessing to marry her feet. Her toes would go gladly when she saw the ring. When I placed the ring on her pinky toe, Linda faded and fell on the floor. I didn't have much dough, but my love is rich. I'm good with my hands, and I aim to please after reading my vows. Her feet ripe red as a cherry on a tree. I could not believe a woman like Linda would let a convict like me marry her feet. Our honeymoon was a blast, but I ate too much whipped cream. Now I have sweet foot tooth. Linda, bring me your feet. As I recline to watch the prison show, all I can think about is hanging out with you and your feet.
Boy, isn't that something, Linda?
Well, Linda ought to be wiggling them toes right about now.
Linda, come up here. Put your feet up here, Linda.
Here,
come on, Linda. We got to get you up here.
I can't raise my foot though.
Sit on his lap. Get
No,
your
but
foot
that
up.
camera moved down. Look, Athena moving that camera down there. She's trying to get a shot of them feet.
Yeah.
Let's get a shot. Back up a little bit, Linda. We can get a shot of them feet.
You know, we are very curious about that. Linda's even curious. She's like, how did my feet get into this conversation?
Oh no.
She don't know. We're wondering if we mentioned her feet when we did. Because a while back she got a foot, like when we were at the other building on Lovett, she got a foot poem. And I think we mentioned it.
Yeah.
And the new OnlyFans page will be Linda's Pretty Feet.
Wiggling feet.
Wiggle them toes.
You got another poem, right, Linda?
I do.
Yeah, she's coming. And this one will have nothing whatsoever to do with her feet. We don't think.
No, but it's kind of a love poem too, but I don't know.
It's a love poem too. Maybe we'll get part 3 of the feet.
Nights in my cell was cold and dark. Now I see past these prison gates. Vision for you is my escape. My love for you I can't explain. You're so far away, but your heart remains. When you accept my call, we're close again. The world we created is full of bliss. Every love letter is sealed with a kiss. You said you need me. I can't comprehend, but whatever it may be, my life is yours to the end. And this came in an envelope with no name on it. Just
no
addressed
name.
to...
Yeah, but it
Yeah.
looks the same as that.
I
That
don't
one.
know. I don't think so, because he always writes his name.
Oh, yeah, no, it's not the same. I want to know why I'm not getting anything like this. I just get yelled at. I get yelled at about stuff. I don't get feet poems.
That's because I'm an angel.
She had the audacity to say that earlier. I was like, really? Y'all think that she has the little halo.
I do.
You see, her friends know her. All right, that's what we have for this evening. And, well, now that we're still in our segment, I want to do a special shout out to Sebastian Vargas. Special shout out to you. We did get your letter, and you should be receiving something from both Linda and I. So be on the lookout, Sebastian. I can't say the name of the unit. David will yell.
It's not my rule.
Yeah, you'll still
It's part
yell.
of the contract. Well, we got
I have video evidence.
I got a dump button.
John Neighbors. Shout out to John Neighbors.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. This one's for the women who walk the hardest road.
It's still your
Linda
segment.
Daney, the Death Row Angels. Listen. Behind the fences, razor wire and fear. They show up steady year after year. No fame, no cameras, no big parade. Just letters, visits, prayers they made. They talk to souls the world forgot. Bringing peace to a place where mercy's not. You can feel their strength when the night grows cold. 2 hearts of fire, 2 hearts of gold.
Death row angels, walking through pain, turning tears into hope.
Showing their feet.
Like sunlight through rain.
I was.
In the danger, you carry that flame, standing for love when the world points blame.
Yeah, families driving miles with no rest. You meet them halfway, give them your best. Holding hands when goodbye's near. You face that darkness, killing the fear. You don't judge, you listen, you care. You remind the lost that someone's there. In the shadow of the needle under steel and stone. You prove compassion can't stand alone.
Death row angels, walking through pain, turning tears into hope. Like sunlight through rain. Linda and Danny, you carry that flame, standing for love when the world points blame.
Yeah, they don't do it for applause. They do it cause it's right. They show up in the silence, keep showing up every night. When justice turns its back, they stay. When the system says no, they find a way. Yeah. So here's to the letters, the miles to fight, to the long nights spent keeping candles alight. You remind us all what it means to live, that forgiveness is power and love's what we give. Texas heat, cold cells, no rest, no glory. But Linda and Danny keep changing the story, yeah.
2 angels,
1 mission,
hearts unbreakable,
unshaken.
death row angels.
The real ones. Respect. Respect.
Thank you, ladies. I was going to do, if Pasquale wants to sit up in the chair, we'll do one of his real quick.
Yeah, come on, Pasquale.
Come on,
We'll do the one with Brother Trejo.
Brother Trejo. Oh. That one. He wants to do that one.
Talking about wolves and sheep?
Wolves and sheep.
Well, it says Kings featuring...
Yeah, Brandon and them. That's the one I did the other day.
All right, you ready?
Maybe.
I can't hear.
Well, turn your volume up, because I got this one cranked up. Help him, Danny. Turn his volume up.
Eternal life, I'm running with Jesus Christ and His kings. When I became a man, I put away childish things. I love the joy and peace salvation brings. Oh, death and grave, what is thy sting? Eternal life, I'm running with Jesus Christ and His kings. When I became a man, I put away childish things. I love the joy and peace salvation brings. Oh, death and grave, what is thy sting? To babes in Christ, eternal life is a beautiful thing. I can't wait till we get to heaven and hear the angels sing and scream hallelujah and shout for our King, the Prince of Peace. Cause I'ma lay my crown at Jesus' feet with my white robe, holy sheets, standing there in disbelief, looking at the mercy seat. Angels of multitudes watching me. Thank you for this peace. Salvation has increased and its joy inside me never cease, never losing my reward at the judgment seat. We believe therefore we speak. Salvation is complete. Eternal life, I'm running with Jesus Christ and His kings. When I became a man, I put away childish things. I love the joy and peace salvation brings. Oh, death and grave, what is our sting? Eternal life, I'm running with Jesus Christ and His kings. When I became a man, I put away childish things. I love the joy and peace salvation brings. Oh, death and grave, what is our sting? I'm not there for your sting. I've been running with kings. I walk out what the Father has been instilling in me. For the Lord, I'm a fiend, like with a robe and a ring. I trust God's gonna pour all that He's holding for me. Yeah, like we live different. It's walk a mission, like we consistent, we persistent, steadily fishing. By the Father business, those who drifted, gotta keep my distance. My life I give it, Jesus lifted, His name I lift it. Gotta make a difference. In the Lord I brag for real, can't live for the bad for real. I'ma fight until my toe is tagged, can't go outside for real. Life without Christ was what we lived, and it was bad for real. Thanks to the Lord, it's by His stripe that life to pass for real. My only mission in this walk is to see free souls. The allegations on my sin, God help me be those. Now my home is heaven, that's without the deep hole. I thank you, God, you brought me out, was in a deep hole. Eternal life, I'm running with Jesus Christ and His kings. When I became a man, I put away childish things. I love the joy and peace salvation brings. Oh, death and grave, what is thy sting? Eternal life, I'm running with Jesus Christ and His kings. When I became a man, I put away childish things. I love the joy and peace salvation brings. Oh, death and grave, what is thy sting?
I'm fighting to overcome evil. Death ain't got no hurt over me and my people. Lord, please guide us. I need your strength in this. To run from Satan and hold on to your faithfulness. My mind did all the things. Got it till I remember you're the Prince of Peace. Kicking dust with the kings, killing my flesh, be the team. Spirit of Christ inside the music, like carving your crib. Ain't what it seems, the world will give you stress and it brings nothing but turmoil in your life. But that scripture gon' clean. Just renew yourself. It'll love you will find what's more for you in time. Found this peace and I'm content. Father's will is where I is. Know who I am in Christ, I'm His. I just had to walk in His.
Eternal life, I'm running with Jesus Christ and His kings. When I became a man, I put away childish things. I love the joy and peace salvation brings. Oh, death and grave, what is thy sting? Eternal life, I'm running with Jesus Christ and His kings. When I became a man, I put away childish things. I love the joy and peace salvation brings. Oh, death and grave, what is thy sting? We love you, Jesus. Y'all keep your head up. Keep your eyes on the Savior, because He hear your prayers. Like my brother say, prayer changes everything.
You're listening to KPFT Houston. Support for KPFT and the Prison Show is provided by the Cohen Parole Law Team. For almost 40 years, Gary Cohen has helped to represent incarcerated individuals throughout Texas obtain parole and fight parole revocations. We protect those who have fallen short of perfection from the wrath of those who believe they have attained it. More information about Gary Cohen and his associates, Alan Bennett and Gene Anthus, can be found on their website at parolelaw.com. You may also contact them at 512-476-6201. Sorry about that, but we had to pay the bills by 10:05.
By 10:05. All
yeah.
right.
I was trying to get it in.
You had the light on.
Well, I turned it off real quick, though.
Yeah. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Right when I was like,
yeah.
He turned it off. I don't even remember what I was going to say.
Probably how good Pasquale did. He did a great job on that.
He did a great job, and I was curious where Jason.
Is he gone?
Yeah, he left.
I guess.
I was.
How'd he get out the gate?
How did he get out the gate?
Ken let him out.
Oh, okay.
Ken let him out.
Well, we wasn't watching.
Yeah, I had my back turned. You let him out.
I see how it is.
All right. Let's get to some calls. Linda, you want to introduce the first one?
How about Carmela?
What an honor. Hi, Prison Show.
Hey.
Welcome to the show, newbie. I miss talking to you, Miss Linda, but I understand.
I got kicked off tonight.
Oh. Well, you can always come be with me.
Okay.
I won't kick you out. I have 2 shout-outs, as usual. My first one is for Marcus Mullins. And hi, Marcus. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you survive this freeze period. It was beautiful today. I got out to do some errands, and it was just really nice. So it's supposed to be nice the next couple of days. I hope this finds you well, and I hope you're looking to a week full of love with Valentine's Day coming up. Hope your family is wrapping you in their love. And just want to let you know that you haven't been forgotten, you're thought about, and that you're loved. And hope everything's progressing as you want it to. And everybody's doing okay here. Little baby Joy is growing like a weed. She's not a baby anymore. She's toddling around here like nothing else, but she's so cute. I'm sure Father David will share with you her antics, and the other kids are doing great. Excuse me. Joseph is growing. They're all growing like weeds, but Joseph has really grown up since I've been here, and the chickens are doing okay, and Chloe and Daisy are doing okay. They're in the doghouse, proverbial doghouse, with me today because they got into the house when I was trying to get back in after visiting with them and closing the back door. So no treats for them right now. So I can't go to Aldi's anyway until I get payroll. So, but anyway, I just hope this finds you doing well, and just keep up the good work. Keep your head held high, and keep your mind on Jesus and what you need to do. Just take it one day at a time, and just know you're loved, Marcus. Hope to talk to you next week. I think I got my phone situation worked out, so I've been missing calling in, but gotta do what you gotta do. So you take care and have a good week, and hope to talk to you next week. My second shout out is for oh Lord, I forgot his name. Don't tell him I did that.
It's Aikens.
Yes, Bradley Aiken. Thank you. Oh boy, old timers. I'm exhausted. I went to Walmart to get personal hygiene stuff, and I don't know how I ended up in more hours, but I was going to use my new benefits card, and I guess I can only use up to $60 a month, so I had to put everything back because I spent $29, almost $30 on junk food. So But I'm gonna get back to healthy eating. But anyway, hope this finds you well, Bradley, and I hope you're doing well, doing what you need to do to get one day ahead. Just know that you're loved and you're thought about. I'm sorry I've been kind of lax on the calls. I've had phone trouble. I'm sure your dad can tell you that I am definitely technically challenged. In fact, I got a brand new phone from some weird company, Dial-In, and I can't get it registered. I don't know what to do. So, be thankful that you and your siblings are technically educated. So, anyway, I'm doing okay. I'm getting kind of pudgy again because I don't know why I've been pigging out. I bought a big old stash of candy bars today, and I'm almost eating all of them. So my spare tire is really getting pumped up. So I got to get back out there walking. And I hope you're staying warm. Have been staying warm through the cold. Hopefully this cold weather is taking a reprieve. It was beautiful today, and it's supposed to be beautiful the weekend. So I hope you're able to get outside and enjoy some of the good weather. But I just wanted to let you know that you're loved, and I haven't forgotten about you. I think about you daily, and look forward to someday reconnecting with you. I know Lena had her 11th birthday this past week. I can't believe she's 11, and I haven't seen her since she was a baby when your mom had her cataract surgery, but that's between me and your sister. But
Hey, Carmela, we have a bunch of people waiting, so if you can wrap it up.
Okay, no problem. But I just know you're loved, Bradley, and stay strong and take care of yourself. Good night. And thank you, Prison Show, for all you do. Have a
Good night, Carmela.
lovely day. Good night.
Good night. All right, let's get to Robert on line 2. Robert. There we go. Hey, Robert. Hey, Robert. Hello, Robert. Maybe Robert is gone. Possibly. Maybe. Let's move on to Captain Tom. Let's move on to him because I know he is still there. Hey, Captain Tom.
I'm right here, Daddy. How are you, dear?
I am just spiffy this evening. How are you?
I'm doing okay. I'm going to do my shout-outs. Hang on just a second while I pull my list up. Just had my list, too. All right. We got Arkansas. We got Leroy. We got John M. Armstrong, J.B. Anderson, Clarence Lee Bowman, Peter Size, George Johnson, John R. Green, Stevie Young, Terrence Carmichael, Mike Dean, Robert Brown, Terry Lewis, and who else we have? We have Jacob Howard, Peter Torres, Thomas Mitchell, Bob Dunn, Robert Jackson, Bobby Barbara, Charles McCabe, Willie Russell, Mitchell Shelby, and Brian Morris. Let's see who else we have. Patrick Mick, Ricky Dunn, and Bobby Joe Harper. And don't forget, Fund Drive is coming up. Our winter Fund Drive is February the 12th through March 8th. And you can get ahead of the game by donating to The Prison Show, which I have to mention first, The Prison Show, and go to kpft.org or call 713-526-5738 or text the word GIVE and to 713-526-5738, or you become a sustainer. So go to kpft.org and donate to The Prison Show. I'm Captain Tom. Catch you all next week. Bye-bye.
Bye, Captain Tom. All right, Carmela brought up a very good point. This coming weekend, well, not tomorrow, but next Saturday, is Valentine's Day. Y'all better be ready. So y'all better start mailing those cards because, TDC. They're slow. They like to hold them. So make sure you get those out. Don't forget. Mail them to your sister, your mama, your girlfriend, your wife. Not both of them. I'm not saying both of them, girlfriend and wife. I'm saying girlfriend or wife. All right? Okay, let's get to, and the list has appeared. Eva.
Hey Trey, good evening, how are you? So I don't know if you can hear it, but it seems that this annoying sickness is finally gone. Like that it's the very first day today. So yeah, I really hope that y'all get it fixed with your mom's house. I know how important it is to have a good apartment. I think I didn't tell you yet, but it seems that the mold I had in the sleeping room is finally gone. I bought some spray against it, and right now it seems that it worked. So yeah, on Monday I will go and check this one company out. I don't really see myself working there because it's just not anything cool, But just to go there and see what's going on, to see how they are, doesn't hurt, right? Okay, cutie, I want to wish you a nice weekend, and I hope you'll sleep well today, and be good. Bye, Trey.
She has such a happy voice. Very, very happy. All right. You want to do line 4. Oh, well, let's see if Robert. Yeah, let's get back up to Robert. See if he's available or if he's gone. Hey, Robert. I don't think Robert's there.
Robert.
We hung up on Robert. He'll have to call us back.
All right, call back, Robert.
He's not answering, so
Yeah, but it's probably your fault. All right, let's.
Probably is.
It probably is. All right, who you think now? Well, Lydia's been holding a minute.
Yeah.
You want to get to Lydia? All right, Lydia. Let's get to 5. Hey, Lydia.
Hey there, Danny. Yeah, you better get to Lydia before she falls asleep here.
I can tell.
I thought I heard you snoring.
No, I was watching the Olympics, and I think I fell asleep for maybe 30 minutes, but I did get to watch Andre Bocelli. He sang.
Oh.
And
I forgot
yeah, it was really.
I forgot it was on
tonight. Yeah. Yeah, it was on. It was on for maybe 2 hours, easy. Yeah, but I did take a snoozer in between there sometime. Okay, but I want to say my shout out to my son, and well, he's the one that told me that it was on, and we watched it for a little bit. But I did get to watch it. It was beautiful. I enjoyed it. Like I said, I did take a snoozer there somewhere. I fell asleep for a little bit, but it was nice, and I'll be watching it tomorrow. We're supposed to have beautiful weather. I think we're supposed to be at 84 tomorrow, so that'll be nice for a change to have a beautiful day. Well, it was beautiful today also, but
I'll get to be outside tomorrow. Okay. We did join together for prayer for Tio Juan. His brother George prayed for him, and we're gonna do it tomorrow again. And that's about all, mijo. Give me a buzz tomorrow. Big shout out to Big Will, Eric, Roderick, Mark, Brandon. I'm forgetting somebody. I know I always forget somebody. But you know who you are. I mean, you know that you're thought of and in our prayers. Okay? Good night, mijito. Love you and miss you. Talk to you tomorrow. And you guys drive home safely, Linda, Danny, and David.
Thank
and I
you.
think who else is there? Who else is there? Joy or
Joanne?
Joanne, yeah.
Joanne.
And then we've got all kinds of people. We got Athena and John.
Yeah, we got
Oh,
we
wow,
got a big
that's-
crew now.
That's nice. That's
Yeah.
nice. Actually, I got to see you're off of 59, and I think maybe a few months back, I got to see that you guys are just right off of 59, close to that Mexican consulate there,
Yeah.
somewhere in that area.
That's where we're at.
Yeah. I said, oh wow, that's where they're at.
You have to
But
stop
good night,
in one of
y'all.
these nights.
Yes. Well, I'm hardly ever in Houston on a Saturday, but
On a Friday.
maybe someday. Okay. Good night, y'all.
All right. Night, Lydia.
Night, everyone.
Good night, Lydia.
Good night.
All right. How about Joanna on line 4? Hey, Joanna. Joanna.
Man, I think everybody's falling asleep tonight.
Joanna.
Or either that or you're doing something, David.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
taking too
hang her-
long, I think.
That answer to.
Okay. Now let's see. How about Stacy? She's been holding a while, so let's get to Stacy.
Stacy, are you there? Thank you. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on because Joanna's answering the phones and putting them on hold like she's supposed to.
Could it be the Gremlins?
Oh, I'm sorry.
there she is.
I apologize.
Woohoo!
I apologize. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I think I nodded off for a second there.
That's
I'm
what
so
we
sorry.
thought. We thought maybe you was falling asleep. I said a
did.
while ago Robert
I'm
fell
so
asleep.
Sorry. I apologize. I was listening and then I just went off. Anyway, I'm so sorry about that.
That's okay.
Um,
That's okay. Go ahead with your shout out.
I wanted to do a shout out and then go to bed. But I want to shout out to Chapman Gebhard. He's at the, gosh.
Oh,
Just a second.
you can't say the unit name.
I can't say the unit name.
No, just
Okay.
yeah.
He's in Palestine, but I won't say what unit. But he's in a camp, you know.
Yeah.
But I can't say any more than that, right?
No, ma'am. Just his name.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say all that.
That's all right.
Yeah.
He knows you're talking to him.
Yeah. He knows I love him. I talk to him all the time. He needs to text me more often. But, man, I just want him to know that we're here for him and we pray for him every day. We hope that his life will get better. Maybe his appeal will go through. But his dog misses him a lot.
Oh. Well,
Red misses him real bad.
well, thank you, Stacy. We appreciate you calling in, and we hope you have a great weekend.
Okay, you too. Thank you and have a good night. I'm sorry I fell asleep.
That's okay. You go get some sleep there.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And apparently we have Robert again.
Again.
So let's get to line 3. Hey, Robert, again.
Yeah. How are you?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I got to shout out to Marlon. He's on the Luther unit. just to tell him that we love him and we're praying for him.
All right, Robert, is that all you wanted to say?
Yes.
All right. Well, we're glad you called back, and we hope you have a great weekend.
Yes, ma'am. You too, then. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. All right. So let's get to Elise before some... Hey, Elise.
Hello, hi.
Hi.
Thank you for taking... I wanted to do a quick shout out to Woody on the Polanski unit. I hope you are doing well, and I hope the lockdown will be over soon for all of you. The rest of the week was better for all of us, and tomorrow we are going to see family again, and that's it. Not much happened. I will write you later. Take care of yourself. Nice weekend, everyone, and thank you again.
Thank you, Elise. You have a great weekend. I didn't know Polanski was on lockdown.
They are.
Oh, I know.
And there's a whole bunch of folks on lockdown.
Yeah, I knew there was but I didn't,
Well, I forgot to tell you, I was there yesterday, and they were on lockdown yesterday.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And you still got to visit? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they let us visit during lockdown.
Usually it's only those disciplinary lockdowns or something like that they don't allow visits. But those have been happening more and more.
Yeah.
And they like those disciplinary. All right, Miss Patty. Let's get to Miss Patty.
The shout out is for Humberto. Mijo, hope you're doing okay.
David.
I love you. I should be coming up with your mom, hopefully on the 28th. Amanda and the kids are good. Anthony went to court yesterday, trying to get help. I talked to Keno. He's going to try and help me. So we're hanging in there, mijo. We're praying for you. Praying for Tio Juan, Frankie. Just hanging in there, mijo. We love you. We miss you. I hope you guys can see the Super Bowl. I don't know what you all doing there, but I hope you have a party of, I don't know, pizza or whatever you all doing there. I love you. I miss you, mijo. We haven't gone fishing in a long time. The boat's just sitting there. Hopefully we can get, out soon. My dogs, I don't know if your mom's told you about them, but they're, oh my God, mijo, they keep me on my toes. They're horrible. But they're my babies. I love you. Miss you. Praying for all of you guys, Rudy, everybody, Good night, guys. Thank you. And go Seahawks.
Thank you,
I wish the Cowboys were there, but that ain't going to happen.
Nope.
Cowgirls.
Nope.
Nope.
No, be quiet.
I knew that was coming.
That's what my husband says. Estás mirando las cowgirls. And I'm like, be quiet. What's wrong with you? Anyway, I wish the Cowboys were there, but that's not going to happen. My son passed away 8 years ago, and every year he would say, this year, Mom, this year we're going. Well, my son's gone, and the Cowboys still haven't gone. But God is good, and He moves mountains. He opens doors, and we're good. And you thank Him every day for awakening and going to bed, and God's good, guys. Like I said, go Seahawks. Good night, guys.
Good night, Miss Patty. Oh, that's funny. All right. You want to do Eva?
Eva Maria.
Good evening, everybody. This is Eva Maria from Germany. I would like to greet everyone in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice and especially those in Polanski unit and my pen friend Rodolfo Medrano. I would like to say you are more than your deeds. You are more than your isolation. You are more than your loneliness or your pain. You are more than what you can do. You are precious just because you exist. And don't forget this. You are precious. Good night, Eva Maria.
She's so sweet. All right. How about Caitlin?
Hola, Beto. How are you? I hope that you're in good health, spirits, staying safe, and that you are smiling. As for me, all is good. I'm here with Belle, and she says, hola, and I'm giving her some belly rubs from you. Other than that, yeah, things are okay. Yeah, we're having another storm. Yep, you heard me correct. Another storm. For the last few weeks, it has been storm after storm after storm. But yeah, at the moment, yeah, it's not too bad, but the wind is beginning to pick up now. So anyway, other than that, yeah, all is good. Yeah, please know that you're my heart and thoughts. I also want to give a big hi to Eric, Mark, Will, Debo, and Rudy. Hope you all are doing well and send you all hugs. So good night, sweet dreams, and stay safe. And to everybody at the prison show, a big, big thank you for making this happen.
We love Caitlin. She's awesome. Now, do you want to introduce?
Hey, Boo, how are you?
I know, that's my, man, I will always say that. Hey, Boo.
But speaking of which, I got a letter from Travis earlier.
Uh-huh.
And he told me to tell you, hey, Boo.
Hey, Boo.
And now we have Manuela.
This is my shout out to my sweet and precious, beloved dream husband, Robert Robertson. Hey, baby. How are you doing today? I do hope and pray that you are all right, that you are fine and healthy. Besides the lockdown, I want you to know that I'm always thinking about you and that I love you bunches and bunches and bunches and more bunches, always for infinity, always and forever, my sweetheart. You are my one and only one, and you always and forever will be my only one, my dream husband, my best friend, my always and forever. I don't want to lose you, never, and I will never give up hoping, believing, trusting, and praying for our big, 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 big miracle. I want to take you home, baby, one day, God be willing. I need you to survive. I need you to be smiled. I need you to be healthy. And I need you in my whole life. Well, now I will get ready very soon to go to work. You know, my training, my night shift. But I will think about you, and I will try to write a few lines again. I will try, but I can't promise. I wrote you one today. I got your e-message from today, from this morning, with your sweet and precious e-card. And I was happy, like always, when I hear from you, baby. So I wish you a good night, sweet and blessed dreams. Stay focused on Jesus, not on the storm. Stay healthy, baby, and please take care of yourself, because your wife needs you. Love you, sweetheart, always and forever, for infinity. Good night, sweetheart.
Big kisses. All right, the not so mysterious Mike Lewis.
The largest leprechaun in the world.
Yes.
Hello, this is Mysterious Mike doing his shout-outs for the prison show. Here's my shout-outs. The guys of Texas, Guy Alexander, Jamie Cuppett, Stephen Russell, Stephen McGee. Shout-out for Philip Perez. Shout-out for Matt Thomas, Edward Ruiz, Adam Wilkerson. Shout-out for Aaron Vasquez. Shout-out for Haas, Keith Money. Tasha wants me to do a shout-out for Payday. Shout-out for Oz. Shout out for Curtis Robertson. Shout out for Jesse Cortez. Shout out for Raymond Lee Cart. And a special shout out to Clarence Bowman. Hope everybody enjoys the Super Bowl weekend. It's going to be 5:30 on NBC in the Levi Stadium, San Francisco, California. And go USA in the Olympics. You can continue to write to Mysterious Mike in care of David Collingsworth, and I'll get back with you. And hope everybody has a wonderful Super Bowl weekend. And the owner of the Kansas City Chiefs saw his daughter playing with the Whammo Super Ball, and that's where the name of the Super Bowl came from. And now back to the historic prison show. Adios.
You too can write to Mysterious Mike at 226 Chipmunk Trail, Shepherd, Texas, 77371. No, I drew a blank. 77371. And Mike, you don't have to get up right by the mic or whatever. It's like he's swallowing the phone.
And Mike, if you're listening, Stephen Russell's been out 2 years, and you're still giving him a shout out.
There's quite a few people that's been out. And he's still good.
As a friendly reminder.
As a friendly reminder.
You know, Jason Weissong and I was over at the PEP meeting, and he said the same thing. He said, "What's up with Mike?" I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Man, he shouts out to the same people, and I know some of them, and they're already home."
I know, and who? It took me forever because he kept saying Haas. Shout out to Haas. I was like, who the hell is Haas?
He's a DJ.
Well, yeah, but
he's in the free world.
Yeah, but then some of my friends on death row were talking about Haas, and I'm like, who is he? Because Mike shouts out to him, and he's like, no, it's just a expression, Haas. I was so confused. What? You know him?
I want to meet Haas.
I know. He's so popular.
You have to go down to where Mike works at.
And I'm not doing it.
Well,
no.
you can go pole dance.
I can pole dance, yes. Because we all know. Well, Linda can do it.
Yeah.
She can just put her feet. Get some of that. Get us some money, because God knows we don't have any.
Really?
All right. How about Miss Angela, who's been holding? So let's get her on the line. Hey, Angela.
Hi. How you doing?
Wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. First of all, I want to give you all thank you for giving us this opportunity to be able to give shout-outs to our loved ones. If it wasn't for y'all, it'd be more difficult than what it already is. So thank you.
Thank you for calling in.
Yes, and I want to give a shout-out to my husband, Ricardo. Let him know I love him. I'm waiting for him, and I'm here for you, baby. And I'm going to see you on Sunday. We will have that special visit. Can't wait to see you. Aww. I love you. And to my son, Logan, I love you. You take care of yourself, and we'll be seeing you soon. God bless both of y'all and everybody else that's going through this. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Angela. Have a great weekend and enjoy that visit. Oh, Somebody with that.
Miss Joanne was quick drawing girl tonight.
Well, you trained her, David.
I'm training her.
You trained her well. Yeah. Well, how about, since you so rudely kicked Linda out, how about we let Linda do her first shout-outs? I'll put my foot on her
I didn't rudely kick Linda out. I even called her last week and asked permission.
You asked permission, see?
I did.
He never asked me for...
Linda, can I kick you out? No, I didn't say it like that.
That's it. All right, Linda, let's go on with your shout-out.
Okay. I want to say a shout-out to Bryant Kendrick, Andrew Tenney, Marcus Robinson, Deshaun Truitt, Charles Richard, Kevin Jackson, Amelia Breckenridge, Greg Woodard, Coy Simpson, Michael Turner, Michael Faulkner, Alonzo Harden, William Franklin Owens Sr., Paul DeVoe, Emmanuel Etienne, Dennis Price, Robert Robertson, Big Flo, Iron Thunderhorse, Bill Sims, Jaime Cole, Tyrone Williams, Will Spear. Will, brush your teeth and comb your hair. I'm going to see you tomorrow night.
Comb that hair and that beard.
Oh, that beard, yeah. Re-braid it, because yesterday it didn't look really good, so re-braid it. And
don't pull no punches.
That's right.
Oh, that was rude.
Ronald Haskell, Franklin Davis, Chelsea Bolton, Lucky Ward, David Wood, Gregory Allen, Kelsey Young, Jerry Caruso, Aaron James Holt, Gustavio Guzman, Kevin Rivers, Kenneth Whitley, Joey Vila, David Triplon, and Sebastian Vargas. Y'all have a good week, guys.
You know what? First, it was your poems. Now, you shouted out to someone that I was specific. He told me not to do it.
Who is that?
Well, I'm not going to say it because I was told not to.
Yeah, well.
I'm hurt.
Well, I guess he likes me.
I guess he does.
It's got to be the feet.
I'm getting slapped from both directions, I tell you.
I thought y'all both were angels, but I'm not sure.
Clearly, I have issues. I just don't know about it.
You're spoken for. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is. Well, so is she. She's married. All right. David or Joanne?
Joanne, you want to make any shout-outs tonight? You have to come over here to the microphone.
You do some shout-outs.
Yep. She's moving.
She's moving.
She's
going. She's moving. And now...
Yep. Well, you can use... If you use first and last name, you can't say what unit they're on. If you use their first name, you can say what unit they're on.
Okay.
But you can't say first, last name, and unit.
Got it. So, Ariana and Tiandre.
Go ahead. You're on the mic. Can you hear us now? Yep.
Okay. This is Joanne, PDCJ Weddings, and I want to say congratulations to a few couples. Ariana and Tiandre at the Win. Deja and Caleb at Luther. Natalie and James at Huntsville. Leslie and Emmanuel at Palunsky. Ironesia and Derek at Lewis. Desiree and Akeem at Huge. Jamila and Garrett at Wainwright. And Mercedes and Anthony at Wainwright. Congratulations and best wishes to all of you. I wish you all a wonderful life. And I forgot one, I'm sorry. Roxanne and Orlando at Wainwright. And Louisetta and Gregory at McConnell. And that's it for January. Thanks.
Wow, Wainwright had it going on.
I wasn't really prepared.
She wasn't prepared, but she got all the notes on her phone.
Yeah, she did good.
She did great.
Yeah. All right.
Joanne used to be our birthday lady.
Really?
Yeah, she used to come on and give out shout-outs for the birthday month.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, welcome back. All right, Ken, do you want to give some shout-outs?
All right. Let me give a shout-out first to old faithful Linda. She answers the text all the time, and Danny and David are kind of hit and miss. But anyway.
Give me a break. It's 5 a.m.
every morning.
I am hit and miss. I'll admit it.
Anyway, guys, how about John Neighbors? Good luck, man. I hope you get out of this FI6 program. Everybody just know, man, there's help out here if you want it. The last person they thought would have done it is me, and here I'm doing something good.
All right. Anyone else want to do some shout-outs? Not you, David.
Savannah, Pasquale, you guys got shout-outs?
And they're coming. They're headed over. Are they coming?
They're
Okay.
trying. They're like me. They can't get up out of the chair.
Did they? And she's here. She's back.
I just have one shout out.
Oh, one shout out. Let's hear it.
Oh, I don't need these. So I just want to shout out to my brother Macho at All Red. I love you so much, and I'm proud of you. Hang in there, and we praying for you. I hope to see you soon.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Pasquale, you want to get... Man, he was slow getting up. It was like the knees were popping.
I want to give a shout out to the brothers on Cofield Unit. Man, I had the privilege going over there before Christmas. I want to give a shout out to y'all. Shout out to the brothers on Ramsey 1 Conley Unit. I will be back eventually. And Carol Vance. And I just want to say, man, if y'all lonely in there, man, Jesus right with you, man. You can pray, you can read the word. He'll come right and meet you where you at and give you overwhelming joy and peace and love, man. And y'all just stay strong in there. In Jesus' name.
All right. Well, thank you so much. And when you leave, can you just pop that watch out right here? Because I was like, wow. I didn't notice that watch until you sat right here. Wow.
It's popping, huh?
Yeah, it is. I was like, damn. All right. I have some shout out. Shout out to Bo, and shout out to my one and only bestie, Farron. I got your e-message, so hey, I will be there soon. T, hey T. I never hear from you. Never, until I show up right in front of you. Hey. That's when I hear from you. All right. Big Head. Hey, Big Head. Sebastian Vargas again. Kelsey Young. Hey, drop me an e-message again. I want to hear how you're doing. Randy Halprin. Hey, it's me again. I'm going to get it set up, I swear. I swear. Larry at the Huntsville unit. Britt Rapowski. Troy Glover, I got your message. I will relay it to Linda, but as Ken noted, I'm horrible at messages. Like, I get it, and I'm like, okay, and, something shiny crosses my path, and I put my phone down and forget about it. So I'm going to let her know. Let's see, Eddie at the Wainwright unit, Greg Bryant, Travis Fletcher, hey, boo. Hey, boo. Eddie. Oh, I did say Eddie at the Wainwright unit. Brandon. Hey, I got your message. Joel at the Hughes unit. Jay and Chucky. Enjoyed the conversation, Jay. At the Wynn unit. Leroy, of course. Leroy. Brian Rogers. Hey. Jeff Pribble. Hey. Beardman. Big Will Spear, I will wave at you tomorrow. Rexalicious, hey Rexalicious, hey. Red Onion Prison, I'm still in shock over that. Still in shock. And of course, CJ, hey. All right, I guess David can do some now.
You sure?
Wait, maybe
sure?
they want to do.
Athena,
y'all want to do, no? You want to dance? You want to show your feet? Oh, she is showing her feet. She's got some sandals on. Come on, girl. Nope. She's like big thumbs down. All right, David, I guess it's okay.
Joanne says we're crazy.
Oh, she wants to show her feet?
She's sitting over just to laugh. We had the programmers meeting, and Sandy was talking about things that we should or should not do because people might not like it. Remember that guy who called in because we were laughing?
Yeah. Yeah, he got mad because we were laughing.
He said that this is supposed to be a serious show and we need to stop laughing. You know, sometimes it's hard to stop laughing. Some things are just so funny.
I know.
Like Linda's feet.
Like, she will never live this down. No. Not once.
I don't know why she don't put her foot up on the table, though. I mean,
I know.
Got the camera right there.
I'm not sure either. We can both do it, girl.
Yeah, there you go.
I can't put my feet up on there, I don't think.
You don't
I
think?
fall out the chair.
She'll fall out the chair.
Oh, look, she's doing it.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
That next check will be for 50.
I know. That's right.
And then the rumor's going to become true about y'all taking donations.
Absolutely.
Oh, my gosh.
Come on.
It's not really a donation, though. She earned it.
Yeah, I have been taking pictures all night of her feet. Not of her face, just of her feet. And I'm going to start up that OnlyFans.
Ooh. Ken's going to help you. He's ready.
Ken's ready.
All right, I'm going to shout out to Tiffany Cheeks, Gypsy Almond, Roy Forbes, Brandon Hemingway, Lionel Rogers, Andre Ramirez, Michael Crudup, James McElreath, Michael Perez, Cleve Stalvey, Daniel Lipscomb, Dutch, Quayne Teague, Matthew Hoover, Devontae Harris, Matthew Long, John Thomas, Andrew Price, Connell Hawkins, Daniel Moore, Aaron Freeland, Crystal Minnie, Terry Taylor, Larry Johnson, Anthony Thomas, Antoine Limberry, Latwang Reed, Jason Aitken, Cody Thide, James Shorts, Nathaniel Estep, Blake Dickerson, Stephen Drayton, and Running Elk Orchard. Running Elk Orchard.
Oh, okay.
That kind of goes hand in hand with Iron Thunder Horse.
Iron Thunder Horse, absolutely it does.
Yep. And you know, I was Facebooking the other day, and one of his websites popped up for some reason.
That's because Linda and I have been looking at it.
Is that what it is? Have you made comments on it or something? Is that why it keeps coming up?
No, we put something out there.
Or she
his
did.
picture. He wanted his picture out on the Facebook page that he has created.
Yeah, usually those Facebook pages, they don't, I mean, if they just lay dormant, they don't come across your feed.
Well,
but if you added something to it, then that's why it came across.
Now it's coming across.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Billy Sims, Charles Don Flores. Did you see that thing from Pablo Torres?
I did. We watched that Big Flow. That was cool. And I'm sorry, I'm not sure. Do you like the Dallas Cowboys? I was unclear on that.
Yeah, they contacted me because whenever he got his stay, they had announced it on the prison show. So I shared that with them, and I thought that was pretty cool. Clinton Young.
I remember that.
You remember that?
Got to stay.
Yeah. Pat was at my house, and I heard her scream from across the room. I was like, what?
And that was Dave's week, and he let Pat come on and make the announcement.
Yep.
Cornelius Robinson, 3RD, Dennis Richardson, Dennis Price. I did get your message tonight, man, and I appreciate that. Douglas Rivera, Jeremy Adler, Joe Ramirez, Kenny Morissette, Kenny Travis, and of course Travis Fletcher. Can't forget Travis Fletcher. He wrote a pretty good letter, and he sent Skylar Dawn a letter. Ooh. Yeah. She said he sent it to you. She said she doesn't even know how to use e-messaging, but she's gonna try and figure it out.
Well, I can tell you, she would be very popular if she did.
She says she gets messages from the feds and people that doesn't even listen to her show.
Word travels. I bet she has pretty feet.
Yeah, I bet she does. She probably got pretty everything. Roderick Johnson, Rodney Reed. Did I say that out loud?
You did. Right out loud. It just.
Sonny Wilson. Well, she's got a website.
Yeah, she does.
And Will Spear. Got a shout out to Will.
Big Will.
He takes up for you a lot. You know that?
He takes up for who?
You.
Me?
He tells me not to pick on you all the time.
Thank you, Big Will.
Yep, I tell him no.
I know. But
And then I come right up here. I can't wait. I just start picking on you.
Yeah, and you can see our messages. There's a flipping off icon, and I keep sending it to him.
I don't need an icon. I just do.
I know. I'm like, damn it, David.
Yeah. Is there any news we can use?
Well,
I forgot one shout out. I wanted to shout out to Garland Harper.
Oh, well, go ahead.
Go ahead, Linda. I think it already came out there.
Oh, okay.
That just fell out your mouth there. Well, I had printed up that information, but Savannah did such a great job on, I'm like all the way across the room from the microphone, Dave's going to yell at me, that TDCJ launched the Impact.
Did you sign up for it?
I did. I signed up to, not to be on the committee. No.
Oh.
No. But I did sign up for it. And I think everyone in advocacy should sign up to be a part of it. And I'm making a lot of noise, sorry. But I wanted to mention that. There's some executions coming up, and I encourage everyone to go to deathpenaltyaction.org. Like I said, there's petitions out there that you can sign. Of course, Florida is just set. And there is, and his name is escaping me, but he is scheduled for execution, and he's 75 years old. He's in a wheelchair, and he's not the one who pulled the trigger in Alabama. He did not pull the trigger. And the person who pulled the trigger and killed the person, I forgot how many years they got, but not the death penalty. So it boggles the mind. But I printed that up, but left it. Sorry.
Shame.
I know. That's me. Tis me.
So you can Google it.
Oh, I guess I can. I'm sitting here with my... You see, Curtis does that to me all the time. He's like, can't you Google it?
Yeah, I mean, you got the phone in your hand.
Shut up. Well, can't you Google it? I was
Googling some other stuff. They keep... I don't know. There's that guy that shot President Trump. He got convicted. He gets life plus 7 years.
You mean the
Ryan Ruth?
In the ear?
Yeah,
that one?
I guess he got his ear. Then you got 2 inmates that were in Iowa State Penitentiary. In Fort Madison, they're facing attempted murder charges for allegedly repeatedly stabbing 2 Department of Correction officers. Well, there's a little bit of news, but I just... It's never good news, is it?
No, it's not. We usually don't have good news.
They got a Salt Lake City woman who was sent to prison for stealing $1.4 million from employers through gifts. She gets like 15 months.
But, yeah.
It's because she had the money to pay for the attorney.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, the guy's name is Charles Sonny Burton. And, yeah, it is from Alabama. And it still boggles the mind that this poor man has an execution date.
Did you hear about the guy who got exonerated after like 70 years?
Yeah, we announced that last week from Dallas.
Yeah, we put it on the Facebook page. His grandson accepted the exoneration.
Yep. He was executed from Dallas County. And if y'all remember, the counties used to execute back then. Oh, it's 11 o'clock. Oh, my clock is different than yours. I forgot.
What does your clock say? Time to go anyway, huh?
11, yeah.
Yeah. It's time to go.
It's time to go.
Look, y'all stay tuned for Skylar Dawn and DJ Chill with Damage Control, and we appreciate you guys tuning in. Have a good night.
Have a great weekend.
Good night.
Daddy, I'm coming to see you. baby.